A bow hunter's story. Real life, play-by-play bow hunting for Ontario whitetail deer. Brought to you by Father and Son Hunting. Living our outdoor dream.
Hello, Todd here again for my November edition of A Bow Hunter's Story for Fathers and Sons Hunting. The month of November was an interesting month weather-wise. We had everything from heavy snow to full days of rain to a lot of nice, hot, sunny afternoons, which made for some exciting hunting, but at the same time, it presented a lot of challenges as well. Good news and bad news. My camera skills have not improved, not at all, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying. The good news, I was lucky enough, fortunate enough that I was able to fill a tag in November. So I got some usable video. It's not much, but I hope you enjoy it. So let's get right to the morning that all the action happened. We'd had a couple days of nice weather, and again, this day was supposed to be a beautiful day, but we had a hard frost come in that morning. So I capitalized on it. I was out in the bush by 6 o'clock, quarter after 6, had my ambush spot all set up. Sun was up by 6:45, and this is always, that time right then is always the best time to be there. The sun is right up, so the thermals just haven't quite yet started affecting your scent. So my scent's not moving uphill. The cold's still taking my scent away in this setup, and the light breeze from my left was keeping everything nice, clean. Scent-wise, the trap was set. And right on 7 o'clock, this deer come through the hardwoods where I was expecting this deer to come from. But instead of moving into the transition spot between the woods and the goldenrod, which happens to be my perfect shooting lane, this deer held up in the hardwoods, scanned the goldenrod from there, and then went straight into the goldenrod. So the opportunity to take a shot in my shooting lane wasn't there. And this is a perfect example that you have to practice shots from, standing, kneeling, from a tree stand, from the ground, and some moving shots, just so that if an opportunity like this comes, you feel 100% comfortable with taking that shot, that you know the exact speed that your shafts travel, as opposed to if an animal is moving at a slow speed or at any speed at all, you know exactly how long it's going to take for you to lead that shot. And this morning, it wasn't a great shot to take, but I had a shot that I was 100% comfortable with, so I took it. And I was fortunate, lucky enough that, I was successful. So, great morning, clean hit, easy trail to follow, and success.
It's got to be here. There's another big blood drop. Where are we? Lots of lung bubbles in that. So he's got to be close. I don't know if you can see his blood trail, but it's pretty much a steady painted swath here. This looks good. Some more good blood. There's some really big lung blood there. You can kind of tell the way he's just wandering around now. He's pretty well done. He's got to be close by here now. That's good blood right there. He's not on a distinct path anymore. He's just kind of making his way. Oh, there's a good spot. That's lots of... That is a good hit right there. He doesn't really know where he wants to go now. He's in and out, crossing all the regular paths. Ooh. Ooh. There you go, boys. There we are. Yes. Another great day for fathers and sons. Awesome. Here, let me get a better angle on it. Okay, so here we are. Not a bad morning, I must say. Great morning, everybody. I'll take that any day. Just for all you disbelievers, compound bows, that's where it's at. Thank you very much. Bye.
So let's get to this month. Scott also has 3 questions that he'd like us to answer. The first question is, do you purposely break up or alternate your hunting strategies? Well, yeah, I do. There's lots of times you have to change your strategies or tactics on the fly depending on weather or whatever situation's given to you. But I try to, the area that I hunt, I try to break it up into different zones. And I try to keep a specific strategy and an ambush plan for each of those different strategies, so that even if a deer does move from one area to the next, it's not always the same plan every time. And that's why it keeps it exciting for myself as well. It's not just the same thing over and over and over. It's fun. That's what it's meant to be. Do certain individual deer respond to specific tactics, calls, while others won't? I'm not a big deer pattern type hunter. I don't pinpoint specific deer and chase them. I as general rule, I try to know what deer are where, but I find it's more important to try to read that deer's body behavior at the time when they came in, because some will react completely different. The same deer will react completely different day to day, hour to hour, even when you see that deer. So it's important to know animal behavior and what their body language is telling you at the time. Now that you have a deer in the freezer, now what? Do you go for fawns, does, bucks? What motivates you to keep going? Well, the deer in the freezer, the controlled hunt in December is usually the week that if there's unused tags to fill, that's the time that they get filled. I always try to keep one more bow tag for myself, because there is always that monster buck out there that you're after, and the rest of the year I try to dedicate to just getting that deer. And it's always fun to try different tactics. Sometimes you'll get heavy snow, and it's great to always try to do things in the heavy snow. And sometimes, like this year, hopefully there's no snow, and you can continue to use all kinds of different strategies throughout the year. So I really don't need much motivation. I live it, love it. It's an addiction that needs to be filled. So to answer that question, Beck, it's bucks only for me, and the motivation is just getting out there, the excitement of it all. And now that I have a few new hunters in my household, my boys and my daughter, that's more than enough motivation to keep me going. So, everyone, please have a safe, controlled hunt in December. Keep having fun, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.